Now, one of the special things about traveling the way that I do and traveling just in general is that I have the opportunity to travel with my family quite often. Now, this is a really rare thing, and a lot of times we do fairly long trips, 7 days, 10 days, 2 weeks, a month, and these are very active trips, and I think that's part of what sets them apart. But on top of that, one of the reasons that we're able to travel as long as we do together, something that most families probably don't or perhaps can't do, is twofold. One, when we were growing up, my brother and I, as kids, my folks invested a lot of time and effort and energy in traveling as a family. And what that meant is that we developed that ability to spend time together at that point in time. But they've also had to adapt that as we've grown up, and that's made a big difference. Because now they accept and they acknowledge that my brother and I have different schedules, different timings, and have different priorities as far as what we want to see and when. So if it's a natural trip like this, sorry, there's some critters out here. If that's a natural trip like this, it means giving us a little bit more time in the late evenings or the mornings, but giving us more time to just go off on our own and do what we want to do, or split up. So 2 of us will go and do something while the other 2 go and do something, and that way it can be as active or inactive as we want. But if we're in a more urban setting, they're also extremely good about letting us go and do what we were going to do. So if that means nightlife, then we can go and we can experience the nightlife and we can enjoy the nightlife. They'll go wake up early in the morning, get some coffee, and then we'll reconvene around 11 or 12 or whenever we get up, and then go experience some stuff together. And this is a really nice alternative to traditional trips, even traditional family holiday trips, because that's the other part of it. A lot of times we don't do come home for Christmas or come home for Thanksgiving or Easter. What we do is we come home for a couple quiet family days, but then it's off to go form new experiences. And I find that this is really exceptional and really rewarding, because what it means is that we're constantly creating new habits and new experiences and new interactions and new memories together, versus if we just went home and did the traditional reunion thing. We would eat, we would hang out, and then we'd watch a lot of TV, go do a couple things, catch up a little bit, and it wouldn't be nearly as rich and rewarding. Which isn't to say that the love and that the memories wouldn't be there, but we wouldn't be working together to create new memories. And I think that's part of what's so special about learning to travel together and then traveling together. And it's not always easy, but it's always worth it. And that is today's reflection.